Hi Leo, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective February reading. Now, as this is a collective reading, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements where you're likely to find a message in there. You will find all of the other placements in the playlists, so check those out whenever you are ready to. So let's get into this, Spirit. Can we get some cards, please? Beautiful. Straight away. So we have a justice card. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. So it looks as though there's going to be some sort of decision that you're going to be making this month. You're going to be making it from an objective point of view, and it's going to be something that's fair. Now, there could also be an aspect of a decision being made about you. Now, you could either feel like this is fair or you could feel like it's unfair with the justice card. If it is something where you're feeling like it's not being fairly made towards you, just remember that it is being made like that for a reason. It could be that there is a lesson to be learnt from it, or it is just simply that there is something better coming in for you. Now, at the start of the month, we do have a Four of Spring. So be grateful, you have much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. This is very much a card of being happy in your home, feeling stable, feeling grounded. Yeah, being grateful for what you've got, having that stability and that satisfaction of what's going on. Let's get some clarity on that Four of Spring. Now, it could also indicate marriage, potentially, long-term partnerships as well. So we have the moon, interestingly. So there's potentially something being kept hidden, possibly something that you're scared of, some fears here that may not be being faced. There's definitely something there with regards to fear of the unknown as well, potentially. We do have an Eight of Cups, so it does suggest that you're also maybe you're backtracking on something. When the Eight of Cups is in the upright, it means you're going on some sort of journey. You're leaving behind things that no longer serve you. Very much going towards things that are going to be more fulfilling. In the reverse, it could be you returning to something old, you backtracking, going towards something that you felt was emotionally filling before, because it's just easier. It's like you've taking the easy route, being complacent, settling. Now, it could be that you've just given up for the time being because you are scared of the unknown. Possibly the fact that you are not necessarily moving anywhere, or you're scared of what the future's bringing is. I say you're scared of what the future's bringing. It's causing you to maybe want to backtrack into something that you felt was safe. We do also have a Nine of Pentacles, so potentially you could even be feeling unstable with money. The Nine of Pentacles is very much in the upright, it's a card of being abundant, really successful, having money, being independent. In the reverse, it's very much a card of dependency, so potentially being dependent on somebody. Maybe you were dependent on someone in the past and you want to go back to being dependent. And maybe you fear not having to be dependent anymore. I mean, this can also be a card of not having any money, not having that financial stability behind you as well. Maybe some reckless behavior, some, how do I put it, wild partying, spending money frivolously on things has left you possibly a little bit out of pocket. Now, I'm trying to think this. I think how this relates to that Four of Spring is very much saying that you need to live in the now. Stop worrying about the future. Stop worrying about the past. Celebrate what you've got in front of you, because yes, things might be unknown. You might feel more comfortable in the past, but it's very much, it's an energy of settling for less. Maybe you've got somebody that's very codependent on you, very dependent on you, and you're settling for less. But it's a card of celebration at the same time. Maybe you're looking to move or get back together with somebody, but you don't know how they're going to take it. Maybe you're scared of getting back together with someone. Maybe you're scared of the past, scared of how possibly irresponsible behaviour or lack of money could affect things. But whatever it is, it's making you feel stable anyway. Stable and happy, full of, that happy, stable home life. Unless what it is, this happy, stable home life is being disrupted by something, and you're scared that you're not going to get it back because of wild behaviour and moving on. Now, in your challenge position, you've got the Ace of Winter. So don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So the Ace of Winter is very much the Ace of Swords. It is the sword of truth and clarity. It cuts people out that no longer serve you. Now, this could be either somebody giving you a message, it could be you needing to speak your truth, learning your truth, owning your truth, whatever it is. It's very much getting clarity on a situation or giving clarity on a situation. Let's get clarification of this Ace of Winter. Ooh. Okay, so we've got a Knight of Cups. So not trusting your feelings, not being able to move forward in relationships. Possibly feeling stunted. Now the Knight of Cups, he very much reminds me, I say Knight, let me double check. I'm sure it's the Knight, but I just want to check. No, he's Page. It's alright, it's not called a Page on there, it's Knave, and sometimes I get the two confused because it both starts with a K and an N. They're nothing like each other, really, are they? But even still, it's an apology that's not happening or hasn't happened. I don't know who needs to give an apology, but someone needs to give an apology, and it needs to be a heartfelt apology. This is somebody withholding that, and it hasn't happened. We've got a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, I'll get this for a spring now. So the Queen of Pentacles, yes, it's a queen, but it can be masculine, gender's fluid, so feel free to swap it as you see fit. They're just personality traits. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody that is very homely. She loves her home. She's makes sure that the house is full of beautiful things, can be quite expensive, but she makes the house the home. The Queen of Pentacles does. No expenses spared. She's not in debt when she's in the upright. She's very stable. She's very nurturing. She's actually very giving as well. Very, very generous. She's always there for you. If you need some money, she'll lend you some money. She's very gifted in those senses. She's also extremely analytical. She's very good with work. She's a great leader too. In the reverse, this could indicate somebody that is not happy with their home, possibly has lost their home too. The Four of Spring is all about the home. Maybe you've lost your home, or you're not happy in the home that you're in. You don't necessarily know how to improve it. Maybe you've moved away from something and you're wanting to return and you don't know how to. Maybe you don't feel like you've got the financial backing behind you to do it. Maybe certain behaviors that you've embodied have caused you to lose out on things, and you could be fearful for the future because you don't know where you stand with it. And that would explain this. Maybe there's an apology that hasn't been expressed to a Queen of Pentacles, potentially, or a Queen of Pentacles may need to express an apology to you. When she's in the reverse, she's very much, she doesn't give anymore. She's more of a taker. She still expects the finer things in life. She expects them to be given to her. But she doesn't look after anything. She's not interested in family or home. And it could be very much that maybe there's an apology that needs to be given with regards to that. We also have a Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands is telling me that this apology is long overdue. Somebody's become really impatient waiting for an apology. In the upright, this is somebody very much having a lot of patience waiting. In the reverse, this is they've given up patience. They're either going towards it, they're going to charge for it, or they're just leaving it behind, and not even going to bother waiting any longer. It very much looks to me as though an apology is required from someone. Now, I don't know if that's going to be you or someone else. It could be that maybe you've been keeping things from yourself. Maybe you've been keeping certain things, emotions in check, and maybe you don't believe your emotions, because this page of cups in the reverse as well could very much just be you not responding to your emotions, not trusting them. And it could be causing you to miss out on family life. And where you may have been hoping, or somebody was hoping for things to get better, they're giving up. And this Ace of Winter could very much be you needing to have that chat with yourself. Maybe apologise to yourself for things that you've lost, things that you may have done in the past that you regret. Even just accepting yourself for how you are, realising why you're the way that you are, and learning to work with it. Now, whatever this truth is, whoever needs to make this apology, when it comes, we have an Eight of Autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship or long-term projects. Now, to me, the Eight of Autumn, it's all about putting in hard work and a lot of effort. Now, whether that is going to be into rebuilding your stability so you can have that house and home that you wanted, whether that is putting in effort into a relationship, whatever it is, this is you putting in a lot of time and effort. Now, it could simply be, but depending on the clarifiers, that you have decided not to put in time and effort into something, and that you feel like you don't have the skills to proceed. So let's get some clarification on that Eight of Autumn. Okay, so we have a Five of Cups. So somebody's feeling loss, regret, sorrow, guilt. Now, this could be you, this could be someone else. or maybe somebody was feeling a lot of loss, regret, and sorrow and guilt. We then have the Empress. Possibly there was a lot of loss, regret. I have a feeling this Queen of Pentacles and this Nine of Pentacles could be this Empress. The reason why I say that, you'll hear a lot of tarot readers tell you that the Nine of Pentacles is the pre-Empress card. From the Nine of Pentacles becomes the Queen of Pentacles, and then the Empress comes afterwards. Could very well be that you may have lost something. Now, you could be meeting your Empress, because we have a Ten of Cups here. Emotional fulfillment, and this is family, friends, this is happy home, happy spouse, happy family, happy friends. This is emotional fulfillment in a massive way. You know, you're literally going from sorrow, loss, and regret to either meeting an Empress, going back to an Empress after an apology has been made, and coming out with emotional fulfillment. So to me, it looks like there's going to be a lot of work put into something with an Empress, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of family get together, kind of, not so much get together, but a lot of family happy, family joy, things that not just affect you, but affect other people. It's beautiful energy, Leo, beautiful energy. There might still be some sorrow and regret and loss about something else that's happened in the past here, and you might just be still dealing with it at the same time, and that could be very much what you're working on, maybe working on releasing whatever this guilt and regret is. But it does look like you will be moving forward with an Empress and getting that wish fulfillment. Now, I say that it could also be that you are working to, no, whatever I was going to say, whatever else I was going to say then is just gone, so it couldn't have been that. I do. I think you're going to be possibly getting into a relationship with an Empress. Now, this could be somebody different. The Empress can be a mother figure, so it could be somebody you have children with already. It could be your mother. It could be a sibling, maybe a female sibling that has a child. They're a mother figure. It could be any number of mother figures. Could even be a grandmother kind of figure that is giving you advice potentially that helps you get to that happy place after you've put in some work on yourself. But yeah, I don't see this as a bad reading. I think you've got a lot of fear here at the start of February. I think there's definitely, like I say, an apology that needs to happen. Who's doing the apologising, I'm not sure, you or another person, but there's definitely somebody's impatient of waiting. Somebody's ready to just either move on or come charging in, and I'm not sure which one. And then, yeah, there's going to be some hard work, but it is going to be worth it. Absolutely. Right, let's get you some Spirit of the Animal oracles. See what other messages Spirit's got for you. And then I'm going to get you a Whisper of the Ocean oracle as well. So if you're only going to give me the one, we'll just take the one. It's only giving me one. So we've got Loon, intuitive. So listen to the song of your soul, trust in your intuition as you as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Beautiful. And I did say earlier that this Ace of Winter could literally be you apologising to yourself, learning to embrace yourself as you are and working with it. And then we've got take note. So your answers are being given to you. Quiet the external voices, and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. So you may be getting spiritual downloads. There could be signs and synchronicities around you, and it's very much suggesting that you need to tune in and listen into it. Now, one of the signs or synchronicities that I can very much give you here. You've got an 8, you've got a 9, you've got a 10. So there's a sequence of numbers, potentially a sign. You've also got, what else have we got? We've got 2 8s. I thought we had 2 4s. We've got 2 3s. So you've got a few multiple numbers out here as well. So yeah, signs and synchronicities are all around you. So if you do see signs and synchronicities around, keep an eye out for them, check them out. It could mean that Spirit has got a message for you. Usually it means you're on the right track. Sometimes it's just to keep you on that right track. And they might have a message for you, your spirits and your angels. There's another 8. So 3 8s were out there. 888. Right. I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Leo. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to press that subscription button. And if you press the notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. Good luck for February, and thank you very much for joining me.